Hello everyone. I hope you all are doing great. Thank you so much for joining us on another session at Girls Script Summer of Code. And today we're going to talk about your degree does not decide your career. We as students, as young contributors, always have this fear that I did not get CSE, I did not get the branch I wanted, so I ended up into a core branch, and so my career would not be good. And I think today we have the perfect example, Ashutosh, who started his journey as an electrical engineer back when he was in college, and now he is working as a senior software engineer at Optum. So welcome, Ashutosh, and I'm handing over the session to you. You can continue.
Hey, hi Farooq. Thanks for great introduction. Am I audible to you?
Yes, you are.
Okay. So can we start or wait for some time for people?
I guess we can start and people will join while the session continues as well.
Okay. Yeah. And the session is recorded, so yeah, they can watch again too. Okay. Hey, hi. Very good evening and warm welcome to all of you who are watching this session, or the live or the recorded session for this G-Shock. Your degree doesn't decide your career. So I can see. Okay, if any one of you there, can you ping in the chat in which branch you are? You are the college student or professor, in which year, or you are just started your career doing some internship? Okay, if any one of you here, can you ping in chat? Okay, okay. So I'm assuming the target audience is mostly the non-CSIT branch students, okay, who want to excel their career in the part of the software engineering, okay. And the Jon Snow from the Game of Thrones, okay. Okay, John. Okay, working in forces, want to do switch. Okay. So, John, on the end of the session, on the questionnaire, you can ask like what the strategy, roadmap, or any doubt you have. Okay. Then I will cover that only. Okay. Previously, I was also working at Infosys and I do the switch recently. Okay. So, let's start with my brief intro. My name is Ashutosh Mishra. I'm currently working as senior software engineer at the Optum United Health Group, which is the Fortune 3 company, the one of the largest in the healthcare industry. And I have done my engineering in electrical and electronics engineering. Okay, the graduation I done from my hometown at Tier 3 college. Okay, and for the triple E guy to the cracking at the product based company, the journey is quite roller coaster. It's not quite as smooth. Okay, so yeah, let's start. Okay, so I'm assuming most of the guys are from the non CSIT, okay, who want to excel their career in the software engineering. Okay, so the agenda of the session will be firstly, I will cover the my journey. Okay, from the first year to fourth year, not in very detail, a brief. Okay, my journey. Okay, to like how what things I do to make it to the software engineering, my failures, my understandings, my learnings. Okay. And after that, we will go ahead with the placement roadmap for the freshers, college students, like what guy you guys need to do, start. Okay. The level up things. Okay. And after that, at the very end, we will go through the quick, the masterclass on the LinkedIn and the Naukri profile optimization. Okay. And after that, you can ask your the question and answers. Okay. And okay. So yeah, the tagline is your branch is just a starting point, not the destination. Okay, so we are the engineers. The quote is famous. Okay, we are good in everything rather than engineering. Okay, so yeah, I mean either you are from the mechanical guy, civil guy, electrical, or any branches. Okay, it's just the starting point. It's up to you. How you want to excel in your career. Okay, And once you complete your schools, okay, and come to the college, for me the graduation, what I feel after graduating, full time graduating, like it transforms you. Okay, like your personality, your way of speaking, your confidence, your communication, okay, all that get transformed once you graduated. Okay, so it's just the starting point. Okay, uh, and for the branch, I can say some of out due to, I mean, what they got in the counseling, some advised by parents or big brothers, okay, some choose by their own, okay. But once you start, and it's not like that, yeah, I picked that branch and this is the, I mean, the blocker for me. Okay, there is no like hard things. Okay, you can explore the other things. The job opportunities are for all engineering branches. Okay, so yeah, let's start. So firstly, I will cover my college journey. Okay, so I studied at Tier 3 college from my hometown. Okay, and once I entered into the college, okay, so I was in the full mode, like yeah, like I'm from the electrical and electronics engineering guy, and I will start learning the electrical. But all of you know, I mean, the first year subjects are common to everyone. Okay, in my college, it was like the in the first year, the subject was the, I mean, the C programming, the electrical engineering things introduced on the second semester. Okay, so the first subject I got to the programming is the was the programming with the C. Okay, and that language was completely new to me. The programming concepts are completely new to me. The people who are watching, most of the you or some of you are from the background where they learn the Java or C++ in their college school days, like 10th, 12th, like from the 6 onwards. Okay, but for me, it was completely new. I learned only the computer basics. Okay. The in the engineering, I firstly introduced with the programming. Okay, and I remember into the my college days. Okay, into our computer programming labs. Okay, my friends writing code very flawlessly. Okay, one of my friend is there who always use the reverse loops. Okay, so yeah, so I found the things like very hard. Okay, like what's the syntax, what the pointer theory, what's the loop, why we are doing all that things. Okay, why do we learn engineering? Okay, so I will say, I mean, learn the C programming. I will say, consider each subject as an opportunity. And if you are doing graduation, it's better if you are prepare in your mind. Okay, academics are quite important. Just be prepared in mind what the purpose of your graduation. Either you want to do the for the securing a good job, or you want to do go to the PSU, you want to go into the research PhD scholar, or the, I mean, entrepreneurship startup, or the following some passion like music and all. It's the just graduation for you. Okay, so be clear on that mind. So I was clear, like I have to make a good job. Okay, and like, so yeah, so we were on the C programming. So I found it very hard. Even most of you from the, even you are from the electrical, civil, electronics, or chemical, any branch, you will find this quite hard. And think like why I'm learning this. I will suggest you utilize it. Okay, and don't take it lightly. Okay, so I was struggling in the logic. I can say many of you struggles on that. Okay, so the my so I just sat on the computer and started writing the codes. Okay, but it's not like that. Okay, my teacher suggested me the pen and paper approach. Okay, so before going to the writing to the solution directly, just use pen and paper approach. Okay, so firstly you need to think the solution, then write some raw code. Okay, iterate the input and output. Okay, and then start writing the code rather than jumping directly into the solution. Okay, I started it. Okay, I overcome the fear. Okay, so I started enjoying it. I remember I completed the first book I completely read, like, is the NSICC by E Balagurusamy. Book is quite famous for the C programming. Later, I done certification in the C programming from the IIT Kanpur. Okay, so I will suggest, if any of skill you have learned and you have the, I mean, the quite confident, just go for certifications. Okay, like any recognized certification you can do. Okay, so on that time, since you are the, I mean, have some hands-on you have. Okay, it's better do some certifications. Okay, and it's the proof that you have done it. Okay, so yeah, next we then I go to the my second year. Okay, so most of you are aware from the second year onwards, our the core engineering subject starts, okay, particular respective to the their branches, okay. And the programming to the C, I mean, I never left that touch, I never left, okay. So I found it quite interesting, okay. Then parallel to the my academics, okay, I started I done some have workshop and some, I mean, the sessions like workshop training session from the NIT and triple IT. So I'm from the Pragraj, the NIT Allahabad and the triple IT Allahabad is there. Okay, and I utilized it. I will suggest if you are from the tier three cities. Okay, if you have a chance, some nearby good recognized colleges, IIT and IT triple ITs are there. Okay, just utilize it. There are the annual cultural fest, are the even the semester wise fest are there. Okay, even though they are paid, but I will suggest just go there. The technical, most of the sessions from the students, but some are sessions from the technical experts. Okay, you will get some hands-on, got good exposure. Okay, so utilize it. Okay, so the parallelly I was doing that things. Okay, like web development, IoT for the electrical and electronics engineering guys knows the IoT, Internet of Things terms. Okay, so there the embedded programming, Arduino programming all comes in the picture. Okay, so the motive of telling this is just do these things parallelly from the start. Okay, on the fourth year you can't assume like, hey, I want to switch on the software engineering. Okay, but you don't nothing. I will suggest if it's there, just start, just do from the starting. Okay, after that, I started the learning the DSA. Okay, since C programming, till that point, I was in the C and C++ only. I started learning data structures. Okay, firstly, start solving questions. Don't jump directly on the data structures. Learn some language. Okay, like learn C or Python. Okay, and after that, just start practicing on the hacker rank. It's up to you. Any platform you can practice. For the beginner, I found hacker rank quite easy and understandable. Like you know the, I mean, the architecture there, like what's the platform is, how to run the test cases, how to debug our code. Okay, so the environment you get, that's the quite common in all platforms. Okay, then I learned the DSA and started on the hacker rank. Okay, till that point I was just the I mean the beginner level. Okay, and yeah, I will suggest the balance is the key. Don't take lightly your academic subjects in any engineering branch you are. There are some minimum percentage criterias, like I think approx 60% is the minimum to sit in the most of the companies. Okay, to don't take it lightly and don't assume like I was only on these things and I skipped my the engineering subjects and all. I was quite good in my academics. I done my electrical and electronics engineering in 9.1 CGPA. Okay, so the, I mean the thing I referring is here, the balance is the key. You need to take balance. Okay, like your academics and your skill up things. Just skill up. It's not like that. Just go from the starting to the programming and all. Even your engineering, do some trainings and all. The skill is the thing. Okay, degree doesn't matter. Your skills matter. Okay. Then come to the, I mean, the phase three. Okay, so like on the my third year, the I mean the pre-placement starts. Okay, the off-campus drive hackathon started from your third year. Okay, so yeah, even then I appeared from some. Okay, so the, I think it's happening or not. The in my college there, the Infosys drive is for the InfyTQ. Okay, the InfyTQ drive was there. Okay, and I just appeared for it. Okay, and I cleared the first round. Okay, the and the second round I got rejected, and that time I was quite disappointed. Okay, the another hackathon quite famous is the TCS Code Vita. Okay, and I appeared. There are the six questions I have done. I mean, approx 3 to 4, I think. But yeah, I didn't get any response from them. Okay, and at that point I was quietly devastated. Okay, I was thinking like, it's not my cup of tea. Okay, and I mean it's quite difficult for the non-CSIT guy to make it. Okay, since the competition is quite less, I can't make it to them. Okay, since the you have to manage your engineering subjects as well. Okay, and truly on that phase you will I mean appear. Okay, like for the first few drives, I mean at the, I mean it's like the rejections are the common part of this game. Okay, so yeah, I was a college student. I was quietly disappointed. Okay, later, the another drive coding hackathon like the hack with Infi came. Okay, so for it, what I think I didn't learn any new thing. I just sit revise my concepts. Okay, even I was feeling doubt when applying the forms for it. Okay, I will suggest just apply every off-campus drives. Okay, off on-campus drives. Okay, since I mean it's the free. Okay, there are no charge. Just apply it. It will increase your probability and your chances. Okay, and the hack with Infi I appeared at that time. I didn't know like it's have some interview and job opportunity. I just appeared for it. Okay, and after few days, after approx 20 days, I got email like yeah, I cleared that. I was among top 3,000 coders on India level. Okay, and I have done into the C programming only. Okay, so yeah, so it's the quite motivating thing for me. The confidence I got from the here. After that, I appeared for the DSC Power Programmer interview. Okay, luckily I cleared that. Okay, and I got an PPO on my third year. So third year, I have one offer from the Infosys in the digital specialist engineer role. Okay, and after that the placement season started. I have rejected on the multiple drives as well, but the at end of the I mean my in graduation I have the offer from the Infosys, Wipro, TCS, Mindtree, and Deloitte, and a few others. Okay, so these are the top offers I had. So 5 to 6 offer I had. That was a COVID period. So the at the end of the COVID, some boom was also there. Okay, but yeah, that offer I have. Okay, so a journey from the I mean the starting. I mean you are quite new to the C programming. You are I mean finding it quite difficult and cracking a software engineer job. Okay, which I mean I don't say like the DSC and programmer things are quite easy. Okay, the even the most CSIT people don't able to crack it. Okay, so yeah, just I mean believe yourself, just skill up and you will make it. Okay, okay. So yeah, the final year ends. Okay, the final year strategy I will cover in the later slides. Okay, so here, our more main motive, your brand doesn't matter. Okay, so the strategy you guys can make or any advice I can give you, either you want to go in the software engineering or your core engineering things. For everything, there are the softwares. Okay, so on the electrical, you will assume the machines, transformer, motors, and all. In the electronics, there are the microcontrollers, the circuits, IC chips, and all. Okay, but on every branch there are some programming exposure you have, like on the mechanical. I'm not very sure about the mechanical, but I have heard from my things friends there are things like CAD, automation, manufacturing software tools, even for the civil engineers, the designing tools. Okay, do some hands-on on that. Okay, on the software tools. Okay, like for the electrical or the electronics guy, there are the things like IoT, internet of the things, embedded system, Arduino, Raspberry Pi, and also these things requires programming. Okay, go from this on. I mean these are the collective approach. Okay, you won't find like just learn DSA and you will excel it. No, do all things parallelly. Okay, you are some other branch. Okay, you are just can't go learn the C, Java, Python, and all DSA and say la no I am good. No, you have to do trainings or your core branches as well. Okay, so I'm saying be good in your academics as well. Okay, and do these things of parallelly. The 4 years are quite enough. Okay, for these things doing in parallel. Okay, and at this point, so the take it my the advice. Okay, just get exposure of the software tools and the technologies. Okay, on your from your respective branches. Okay, and yeah, any branch market demand this skill, not degree. Okay, and yeah, I understand like the tier 3 on the tier 3 colleges and the tier 3 cities, jobs are quite limited. Okay, rather than any metro cities like Pune, Mumbai, Hyderabad, Bangalore. Okay, so yeah, keep in mind. So for it, overcoming it, what you can do, I will suggest follow some famous and genuine YouTube channels, Telegram channels. Okay, and Instagram channels who give the job updates like this is the off-campus drive is going on, this on-campus drive going on. Okay, so apply on each. Okay, it will increase your chances. But yeah, the relevant to you. Okay, just read the eligibility criteria, and if it's matching you as per your interest, just apply for it. Okay, and for the from the 4 years now in my college the things are we need to do one trainings and internship, okay, at the end of every year. Okay, so just utilize it. Okay, do some as per your career aspirations now, do accordingly. Okay. And yeah. Okay. Go to next slide. Okay. So yeah, till that point, you are clear, like the branch is just a thing. Okay. You can just explore it. The key points I will say, like learn one programming language, learn the respective tools as per your branch. Okay. Practice programming parallelly. Okay. And do some, I mean, the industry ready things. Okay. As per the market. Okay. Okay. So if I go to, yes. Okay. So roadmap to the placement phase one. Okay. So for any non-CSIT guy, okay, who are even I understand you if you are not quite much good on the programming side. Okay. So the service-based top service-based companies like Infosys, TCS, Wipro, HCL, Accenture, Deloitte, and all. Okay, they train you. Okay. So there is quite famous debate like the low salary and all. Okay. So they train you for the industry ready. Okay, on the college you have just theory and all. The real industry hands-on you will get there. Okay, so like the starting roles are the analyst, the system engineer trainee, the analyst programmer and all. Okay, so for make it the first thing you will have to learn is the aptitude. So aptitude, the covers like your the quantitative aptitude, like the mathematics, the reasoning, and the English. So these three are common subjects. There are the lot of resources. You will find the topics even if in your college, if there, my college, there was some dedicated placement team was there. Okay, so these things we got taught. Okay, like quants, reasoning, English. So I mean, just learn in quite good way. The approach is you need to be quicker to solve problems. Okay, the time is less. Just practice good. Have some good tricks. Okay, and yeah, the time is good. I mean, important. You need to be quick. Okay, and for the fellow folks, I mean, who want to go crack into the government jobs. Okay, so that take this section is for you as well. Okay, so on the each government jobs, the quantitative aptitude, reasoning, English, vocabs, and all. Okay, these are the I mean the very mandatory subjects that you need to learn. Okay, I think these are the mostly we cover. Okay, and yeah, just go do some hands-on. Okay, practice the problem books. Okay, so here you will make the confidence, keep these things quite seriously. This is the first filter. Okay, as I remember for the system engineer role at Infosys or the project engineer role at the Wipro, and the most service-based companies, even the Goldman Sachs and all the product-based companies, this is the first filter. The aptitude is your first filter. Okay, even on campus type, the aptitude is your first filter. If you can't make it, no matter how you are good in the programming and all, you will get rejected. Okay, so this is the first step. Second thing is the soft skills. Okay, so from the first year onwards, just work on your soft skills. Okay, as a starting, I covered like the and the graduation is the holistic development. Okay, rather than just graduating and getting jobs. No, just be some better person. Okay, what you are in the school days, na, you will have some better version of it. So yeah, learn the communication skills. Okay, work on your body language. Okay, participate, practice the GDs. Okay, even in your college, the placement cell is not there. Just make a group of your friends. Okay, do debates on GDs, some topic. Okay, like the GD things. Okay, group discussion. That tutorial you can find on YouTube as well. and the public speaking. Okay, so here I will say they utilize the cultural events. Okay, so on the college days, the lot of events are there. If you are good in the poetry and the communication, participate in anchoring, or you host some workshops for your junior engineering students in your college. Okay, so participate in these events, try to communicate rather than just being a helping hand. Okay, just appear uh, and address the set of people. Okay, it will increase your confidence and you will be good in the public speaking. Okay, so these are the quite important part of which are see on the interviews as well, like how you are communicating, what's your body language, your gesture, your posture, how you are sitting, how what your hands movement. Okay, and yeah, and okay, now the most debatable points. Okay, so the pick your language. Okay, so most of the people ask me, even I had the doubt, like which programming language you should start. Okay, so for my college days, the programming language was the C in the first sem. Okay, on your call, even some guys are proficient in C. Okay, from the school days. Okay, so if your college giving you some opportunity or you have the subject rather than the C, or okay, you can opt for it. Okay, but yeah, I can suggest C is quite good. C++ is quite good for the understanding the fundamental. And if your question is for the DSA, okay, like what language I we should opt for DSA. So it's my personal opinion. If you are, I mean, just go for Java. Okay. So once you learn from the object-oriented programming, I found the most easier in the Java. Okay, since Java is an object-oriented language. Okay, so just go for the Java. And if someone is interested in the data science, AI, ML projects, okay, or that it's his her career preferences, okay, you can start with the Python. Okay, so I think the C++ you need to learn in your the first sem for understanding the programming and all. And for the DSA, you can either pick Java or Python. Java people complain about the boilerplate codes, but on the new versions which are releasing like 17, 21, 22, okay, so yeah, the boilerplate things are getting removed. Okay. So yeah, and if you are want to make into the AI ML data science, go with the Python. And yeah, after that, the deep dive into so the checklist is you are go practiced aptitude, you worked on your soft skills, you completed one complete language. Now go to the object-oriented programming. So this is the four minimum things. Okay, for any non-CSIT guy who are sitting in the college placements in any software-related company or IT company, this is the bare minimum things what we say in the Gen Z terms. These are the bare minimum things that you have to learn. Okay, so yeah, on the OOP side, not on the object oriented design, just to learn what's the OOP, what are the objects, what are the classes. Okay, what are the four pillars of the loop. Okay, like you had like encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism, and all. Okay, after that the solid principles are there. Okay, just learn it. Okay, and if possible practice it. So these are the things you learned on the loop. OOP. Okay, sorry. And okay, so the previous thing, these are the bare minimum things. These are the must for sitting in the college placements. Okay, and yeah, and then on the first and second are the mandatory for even if you want to make it in the, I mean, your core engineering branches as well. Okay. Next come part of the phase two. In the phase two, the first thing you need to learn is the database. Okay, so once you go from the your second year onwards, there are the some optional subjects. Okay, you got the opportunity to opt. Okay, if you want to make it in the software engineering, just choose these subjects. Okay, so in my college days, I opted for the DBMS, database management system. Okay, in your optional, the core subjects will also there, but just opt it. Okay, the DBMS, it's the quite mandatory DBMS, so opt it. So you have to learn here the ER diagrams, what the data phase, okay, the DML, DCL, the languages, the SQL queries, what are the transaction, what are the logs, ACID properties, okay. So apart from the concepts, you should be confident enough to write some basic queries, okay, SQL queries, like the normal SQL queries, insert, update, delete, joins queries, okay. So queries are asked in the interviews, okay. and then the DSA comes in picture. Okay, so yeah, if it's better if you are practicing at some beginner to intermediate on the DSA. Okay, since you most of you are the non-CSIT guys, just at least complete the beginner part. Okay, then move to the intermediate. Okay, so like in the DSA, array, string, map. Okay, and firstly cover these things. Okay, then goes for the algorithms. Okay, like the sliding window, two pointers and all. After that, go to the tree and graph. Okay, and but yeah, theory wise, introduction wise, you need to have I mean exposure on all things. Okay. After that, the modern tools comes in picture, like the REST APIs, the GitHub. Okay, you should be proficient enough in your Git and GitHub at least. Okay. Postman, the REST, how to trigger the REST APIs. Some IDs like VS Code, IntelliJ IDEA for the Java web development and programming. There is the VS Code. Okay, if you are the data science guy, the Anaconda is there, the Jupyter notebook, the data science libraries. Okay, so the in the or the if you something someone want to make it on the embedded, the IoT is there. Okay, so be proficient in these things. After that, the future tech comes in the picture. Okay, so in the future tech, I can say like. Firstly, the cloud computing, get some exposure on cloud computing. For students, the Azure certifications are there, the AWS certifications are there, and some Microsoft internships are there. Okay, not on the on-campus internships, virtual internships are also there. So here you got opportunity to learn Azure fundamentals. Once you complete the course, okay, they will sponsor the certificate free. In my college days it was okay, so if it's there I will suggest just utilize it. Okay, so if you are appearing by your own expenses later, it will cost around 15 to 20,000. Okay, but yeah, student, it's got free or the quite good discount is there. Okay, so you can learn the cloud computing, the internet of the things. Okay, and the most trending buzz, the AI. Okay, so for the on my days the things were different. Okay, now the AI boom is here. Okay, so if you are in any engineering branches or doing engineering at some normal graduation, BCA, MBA, BBA, anything, just utilize AI. You should have exposure on Gen AI tools, not only the Chat GPT, get exposure on the Claude, okay, and this GitHub Copilot, okay. So yeah, have exposure on these tools, okay. So these questions you will ask in the interviews, like, do you have exposure on these tools? How you use it? Don't just ask for the prompting, just ask for how these things make your job easier. Like for college students, I think even we are learning from the AI rather than going to the documentation tutorial. I think AI is a quite good teacher, okay, and it can explain in your language, okay. So I saw one meme like, teach me this subject like I am donkey one night before the examination. Okay. So yeah, jokes apart. So yeah, learn these things, AI. Okay. And the some people who are for the data science and all, build some basic agents. Okay. Not the chatbots, build some basic agents. Okay. The which are doing some good functionality. Learn data science libraries and all. Okay. Do some hands-on. Okay. And for I mean, I can say like utilize AI, like OpenAI APIs are there, Google developer APIs are there. I think Google one is free for some extent. You can utilize it, okay. And for the cloud computing on the AWS, I remember there is the free tier, okay. You can practice some things, okay. So yeah, cloud computing and AI, these two things I mean, these are the future tech. The more exposure if you can get, it's good. Are just familiar to the terms like Gen AI, the recent tools, okay, the agentic AI, what's the agentic AI, what are the agents, what is prompting, looping, Rex models and all, okay, be familiar but with the Gen AI foundation things, okay. So yeah, this is the new batch. If you are not preparing for it, you can lag behind, okay. Okay, so yeah, now we talk about the your fourth year strategy, I can say, for the job hunt, okay. So I will suggest, okay, yeah, now slide this is there. I will suggest like build one real project. Okay. So on the our college, we need to on the final year we need to make the project, and I think it's related to your branch. Okay. Okay. So yeah, do one project for your branch like civil mechanical. It's the reflection of what you learned on the in the 4 years. Okay. And if you are going on the software engineering, just try to do some on the your software part. Okay, like the tools and all, utilize more on that. Okay, and one and more thing, build some full stack project. Okay, so you learn one language. Okay, like Java, Python, anything you learn, do some hands-on and build one full stack project. Full stack means the front end, back end, and the database. Okay, build some project, put it on GitHub. Okay, and if you want to explore more, just deploy it as the CI/CD pipeline on the Docker and deploy on the AWS. Okay, so the things are there like the firstly you need to build the solution, then the CI/CD is the continuous integration, continuous deployment. So suppose you build one the Java project, okay? The Java backend project is there. It's jar, okay? So firstly you need to put on the GitHub. So on the GitHub the CI/CD pipeline triggers it fetch the code from the GitHub, then it create the container image and then deploy it in the Docker, okay? Or the AWS based on where your Docker is hosted. It's on-prem or on AWS, okay? That's a different thing. Okay, we can cover on the later sessions. Okay, so yeah, so build one real project. Okay, the full stack project, not simple the calculator to do app and all. Build one project that is resolving some issues, that is solving some problems. Okay, on real world problems. Okay, so yeah, it will have give you on the leverage. Okay, and if you are quite beginner finding it hard, make some basic project. Okay, like on the Java, the roadmap is like for the backend, the Java Spring Boot you have to utilize. For the front end you can utilize Angular or React. Okay, and just upload your code on the GitHub. Okay, so the GitHub repo URL is a important part in your resume. Okay, get internships. Okay, even your college days, a lot of internships are the top tier companies like product based, service based, like Mastercard, Microsoft, and all started. Okay, try to get some internships. Okay, and even if you are finding tougher to crack it into the MNCs, there are the lot of platforms are there. Go for the genuine platforms which give you some training. You are doing some project and getting certificate rather than just paying and getting fake certificates. Okay, so yeah, do some internships in your college days. Okay, and then if you talk about the job hunt part. Okay, so the first thing about the job hunt is prepare some good resume. Okay, good, I'm saying don't create some quite fancy. Basic thing is, if you are searching some word in your resume PDF, every word should be searchable. Okay, so that's the minimum the required thing for the ATS parsing. Okay, after that uh, don't write on the story format, include the technical keyword as many as you can, build strong LinkedIn profile. Okay, follow trusted YouTube and Instagram channels, Telegram channels for the on and off campus job updates. Okay, and follow your college curriculum and this announcement seriously, like which company is coming and what drive is coming. Most of the some of the guys in the daily loo on their engineering things. Okay, they don't bother about like what companies are coming and all. No, be serious. At least in your third and fourth year, be serious. At least, if I can guarantee, if you become serious 1 to 2 steps now, you can make it. Okay, it's not like only smart people crack it. It's the hard work. Okay, and ask for referrals. Okay, so this part I can say like I'm on the industry for the 4 years. Apart from some quite top tier product based companies, the referrals are quite limited for the freshers. The freshers are had mostly via the on campus and off campus drives. Okay, but yeah, for the Microsoft, Amazon, okay, so the referral works, the forms referral works. Okay, so create good resume. Okay, ask, make connections, ask for referral. So it's not like just refer me. If you are not worthy enough, your resume is not worthy enough, no one gonna refer you. Okay, since the people we are referring, it's kind of indirectly our responsibility or our reflection, like what people we are bringing to the table at the company. Okay, So yeah, so build one full stack real time project, do some internship, and prepare some good resume and appear on the on and off campus sites. Okay. Okay. Apart from the LinkedIn, build your profile on the Naukri.com as well. Okay. So these are the some few tips for the Naukri profile. So personally, I recently made the job search and I had the 30,000 plus profile views in the 90 days from the genuine top tier recruiters. Okay. And yeah, so the step one is like complete your profile 100%. For it's I'm telling for the Naukri.com. I can't show mine because I'm the lot of the I mean the things are there like the salary and all. Okay. So yeah, like fill your profile completely 100%. Use some professional profile picture. Update each details correctly. Okay, and twice update your profile daily for your LinkedIn. Sorry, Naukri profile. Update it twice. Update means just do any changes like one dot you corrected or count as updated. Or on the two times a day you are uploading your resume. Okay, after that add skill keywords. Okay, so the relevant skills for your like you are I mean mostly soft you are freshers looking for the software engineer, but the thing is now either you are proficient in the Java or looking for UI roles or AIML roles. Okay, so use that relevant keywords. Okay, and include some common keywords. Okay, and after that the instead of standard like HD and all. Okay, on the Naukri.com put the job title like Java developer software engineer like this. Okay, and yeah, and select the location. Okay, so on the LinkedIn, okay, or on the Naukri, don't select your hometown is your current location. I will suggest if you are metro cities, it's quite good. Or what city you are targeting. Okay, what's your as per your what the most I mean the relevant city for you. Just update that in your address. Okay, not in any hometown city or hometown town. Okay, just like the Bangalore, Pune, Hyderabad, Gurgaon, Noida, use those cities. Okay, and follow these tips at least 30 days. You will see the profile. Okay, and on the notice period thing, you guys can put like join immediately. Okay, immediate joiner things. Okay, and yeah, we are at the session end. So few tips. I can want to summarize it. Just take the C programming or anything seriously. Okay, and on your starting of your college, okay, you want to be clear in mind what you are doing your engineering. Yeah, it's part of the graduation, but you want to follow your passion. Are you like singing, dancing, and anything writing? And or you want to go into the content creation. Okay, I will suggest don't go solely on the content creation. Okay, that you can do with your job as well. Many people are doing job at quite uh, good companies and they are quite famous on the Insta, LinkedIn as well. Okay, or you want to go on the your core engineering. Okay, it's not like that you have to make it on the software engineering. Don't I mean go on the FOMO like everyone is learning for software engineering. If your goal is clear for your core engineering branches, just go ahead for it. Okay, most people opt for it because the opportunities are quite limited and frankly the less pays quite less on the core engineering startup. But if the someone is on quite good college like NIT and all, I can our top tier, I can say like that even PSUs come on the on campus. Okay, so it's not like that everyone have to go on the software engineering. And one more thing, even I can say like most people go on to Java, some have go on to the entrepreneurship, the one to create on their own startup or make agency. Just go ahead for it, man. Okay, go ahead for it. Your brand, like don't think like I what I did in 4 years on the electrical. Consider it as a starting point. It's the part of your graduation. Okay, so yeah, if your core engineering always with you. Okay, you spend 4 years there. Okay, focus on your academics as well. Parallelly start these things from the first year onwards or the second year onwards. Okay, the 4 years are the quite I mean sufficient time to do these things parallelly. Okay. And the times will come when you will feel disappointed, lagging behind. I will suggest if you are in the college, just create one quite good peer of group. Okay, on your, it's not necessary on your branch, guys. Just create one friendship group, friend group. Okay, there you can take mock interviews of each other. Okay, do collective learnings, collective participate in hackathons and the training events and all. Okay, so yeah. So yeah, this is was the my journey, how I achieved it after my college placements. I mean, after my college days, I joined Infosys as a digital system engineer at the job level three. Okay, on the in the 4 years, I got two promotions. Okay, so I ended at the DSC two, digital system engineer two. Like we have L0, L1, and L2. So from JL through to JL5, I gone. Okay, then the regular stream people get around, I mean, 7 to 8 years on that level. Okay, after that, yeah, and I currently I made the switch, and I'm now the product based company, the Optum, as part of United Health Group. Okay, so yeah, that was the my journey. I assume like it can help you. Any one of have any questions, they can ask in the chat, or the facilitator have any question, they can ask. I don't know, John, if you are there. Okay. So I want to cover your, okay, working in Infosys, want to do switch. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I'm not sure you are either in the testing or development on the support project. Okay. Or where you make it. Okay. So I will suggest for any stream you are, there are the lot of videos on the YouTube. Okay. Like the roadmap, like suppose we are taking example of the Java backend developer roadmap. Okay. So firstly, you need to learn the Java core Java, oops, then go to the Spring Boot, Spring Framework. After that, learn about the microservices, multi-threading, then Kafka and Redis. Okay. The more you, okay, learn these things, okay, do some mock interviews, okay, just start applying. Okay. It's not like one interview you will appear and you will crack it. Okay. It takes time. The rejections are quite common. And the interviews, the more interviews you will give, the more confidence you get. Okay. And I'm pretty sure you will, I mean, able to crack it. It's just the learning map. Okay, just revise your concept, follow one roadmap, and just go for interviews. We still have 8 minutes. Anyone have any questions? Okay, I think no questions are there. Okay, so just quickly go for the LinkedIn. Okay, we have still 5 minutes left. Okay, so sh- I'm not sure my screen is sharing or not.
It's not visible.
Yeah, now it's visible. Okay, so yeah, in the 5 minutes we can quickly cover the LinkedIn. Okay, so I will quickly cover. Okay, so this is my profile, Ashutosh Mishra. So you can connect me on the LinkedIn. Okay, most people will watch on the, I mean, the recorded one. Okay, So you can connect me on the LinkedIn, ask your queries. I will be happy to help. Okay. So yeah, first start with this your background image. Okay, if you are in any company, okay, just I mean the background image is like it's the what is talking about you. Okay, like this is talking about me, like Optum. This I am working here. Okay, or even you can create like on the suppose you are Java guy. Okay, so like create like Java for looking for the software engineer role, something that signifies what you are and what you are looking for. Okay, and here the open to work things come. So I will suggest if you are fresher and looking for job, just add open to work filter. Okay, and here the headline is quite important. Don't write just thing like student and all. Okay, you can like software engineer seeking for software engineers roles. Okay, you can utilize Claude and AI tools. Okay, for writing your profile headline. Okay, use keywords like Java, like what you are looking for, what your expertise. Okay, so firstly, like what the role you are looking for. If you are a fresher, you don't have job, like put it like looking for software engineer roles or software engineer. Okay, put on your skills, the keywords. Okay, and what signifies you and what you, the main thing is what you are and what you are looking for. Okay, the open to work you need to add. Okay, after that the about section. Okay, so this is a quite important section. Okay, so just brief about you, like you are the fresher, you are electrical electronics engineering guy, what your academic score. Okay, what things you learn, what your the skill set. Okay, what you have the skills. Okay, just put it down, what type of roles you are looking for, what type of companies you are targeting for. Okay, so utilize about section for it. Okay, then there is a featured section. Okay, so here you can put your the certification like the AWS cloud certification, Gen AI certification, your portfolio. So yeah, one more thing, just create your portfolio. Lot of AI tools are there. Okay, so just create your portfolio. You can mark it in the featured section. Okay, so utilize it. Okay, and be active on the LinkedIn. At least some post something, comment on someone's profile. Okay, so yeah, be active on the LinkedIn. Okay, and yeah, clearly mark your experience section. Okay, so if you are doing internship, like I have done my internship at the Mindtree. Okay, now it's the LTI Mindtree. Previously, it was the Mindtree only. Okay, so put it down like what where you done. Okay, put the detailed description like what you done in on the internship and all. If possible, try to add your certificate. It makes it genuine. Okay. After that, add your education. Okay, clearly highlight your education grades. Okay, like if you want to hide your CGPA, you can hide. Okay, it's not the mandatory thing. Okay, but clearly highlight your education from which college you learned and all, what certifications you have achieved. Okay, just I mean the put here. Okay, it's the reference. Okay, the things you will forget, the certificates you lost. Okay, but if you are the it's on the LinkedIn. Okay, it's the proof. Okay, for the recruiters as well, add your projects. Okay, if the projects have some GitHub link and all, just add it, people can go and look for it. Okay, and the skills part. Okay, don't take it lightly. All the skills which are relevant to you, what you have, just put here into the skill section. Okay, here in the skill section, you have the option to rearrange the skills. Okay, so put your top three skills rather than, so the priority matters here. You can't do on the any random order. The priority matters here. Okay, the skill section you have. Okay, yeah, ask some recommendations. Okay, so ask some of your fellow colleagues. Okay, or your seniors or your college faculties. Okay, or the place where you got internship. Okay, the head, the lead, the manager. Okay, ask some recommendation. Okay, a recommendation makes your profile genuine. Okay, so yeah, so I got one recommendation from my group project manager at Infosys. Okay, upload your rewards. Okay, like what your achievements in the college days, like college fest, hackathons, you make anything, college fest, you won any award. Don't hesitate, even minimum awards you can update here. Okay, and there are test scores like e-litmus, lot of the test placement tests are there. Okay, like TCS and QT, e-litmus. and sorry, the I'm forgetting the names. Others are there on which their score you will get the interview opportunities. Okay, so any one of you have make it, just put the your score here. Okay, and yeah, language proficiency you can make. Okay, so keep your profile updated 100%. Use some professional picture. Okay, and yeah, at the end of the day, your profile should be signifies what you are, what you are looking for, and it should have rich in keywords. Okay. So hey, hi guys, it was great interacting with you. If you have any doubts, you can ping me on the LinkedIn. We can connect and discuss later. Okay. All the best for your job and journey. Parul, I think there are no questions. We can close the session.